Now let's start with this question, which is with the trapezium rule. So the table shows the corresponding value for these fields. So 3 decimal places are given. Using the trapezium rule, you have to find the values from 7 to -2. So it's -2 to 7. So this is my final UN and the U0. We know how to get the area is, area would be H divided by 2. The first one, 2 times whatever here, plus yn. This would give us the area. So according to this question, let me zoom out this a bit to get the value. So we can write area equals, we have to get the H. H would be the gap here. So what is the gap here would be 1.5. It's 1.5 each one. So it's gonna be H equals 1.5. Okay. 1.5 divided by 2. The first reading is 12 plus 2 times 4.243 plus 1.5 plus 0.066 plus the final one, which is 0.023. This is the value. So this is by the trapezium rule. Unless they said using the trapezium, we should try what we are using it to. So once we get that value, we have gonna have area, which is 6.527, which is that one, times it by 2 once again. Rather than let's write the final answer in one go, since you already doing this calculation with the calculator, so I think we can save up some time. So this one is 0.75 times whatever here is 0.077. So this is going to be 18.8, because they're asking for 3 decimal places and an estimation for 1 decimal place. Okay, now once we got that value, so we know area of this curve is given, which is 18.8. Now they say using this answer we have to do this one. Now it's just a matter of how do we do this. Let me erase what is not important. I meant to say this part. We can say this is partially there, but the power of +2 is not something that we do have. So what we can do about it is, we're gonna get that values for us, which is this thing 3 1/2 x plus this thing means times 1/2 to the power 3. This is the expansion of it. So that means 1 over this thing means it's 1/8. Sorry, 1/4. 3 1/2 this thing times 1/4. This is the value that we have. So with this one, we can write this area is the value that we found, which is 18.8. You times it by 1/4, which will be giving you the final answer, which is 4.7. This is the answer for the Roman number 1. Let me do the Roman number 2 underneath. That one is a bit tricky. They are saying 2 to the power negative x plus 2x. Okay, when we have it, 2 to the power negative x means it's 1 over 2 to the power x plus 2x. So then we are going to take a few values like that. One over this thing, so we can also take this part 1 over 2 to the power x, because you know this is power x to the power 1 to the power anything would also be 1, so we have this value plus 2x. Then once we got that value, what we can do is this one we will get our equation is 3 times of this, so we can put differentiation of 1 over 3 and a 3 bracket 1 over 2x dx plus 2 times x dx. We can write this one in that way. So what we have is 1 over 3 times 18.8, which is whatever here will be this. So that value plus whatever we have here. So we know whenever we have the 2x values, we can again come back to the normal way. So let me differentiate this separately. To f dx in the range of negative 2 to 7, what we would have is 2 times x to the power, this is 1, so it's, we know when you differentiate x to the power n dx, what we're going to get is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1, so it's x squared divided by 2. So what would give you, the 2 is getting cuts with each other, it's x squared only. So you have to do the x squared with the values they provided. So the upper limit is 7 squared minus negative 2 squared. So once we got these two answers, we're going to get the answer as 45. This is 45. So let's go back to the question here. This plus 45 will be our final answer, which is 51.3. This is how we take it. Thank you.